So, I was in my government class, and in my government class we talk about, like, we spend like half an hour talking about, current, events, and I heard one that really made me mad. Like, okay, a guy is being sued for being naked in his own home. Like, I'm not even kidding you. Like, I even printed out the article. You see that? Well, I didn't print it out, Brittany. She copied and pasted it for me. As it says, a man is charged with indecent exposure for making a cup of coffee naked in his kitchen, faces possible prison sentence. The 29-year-old Virginia man was standing naked in his kitchen making a cup of coffee one morning when a woman and her 7-year-old son, meaning that he shouldn't be traumatized by the fact that the dude's naked. They've got the, anyways, passed by his window and saw him. I have to stop here. Most kitchens aren't in the front window. Usually it's like the window, and you see the living room, and the kitchen. And I assume that he's making a cup of coffee in the kitchen, unless he's like one of those really weird people that has like a coffee maker in the living room and is like watching TV or something. So that means that they're at his window. They're at his window looking at him naked. And so, I can't wrap my head around it. Anyways, I'll finish reading this. Apparently upset by the harm done to her child. Again, he's a guy. They're both guys. They understand. That's what it looks like, okay? Like, we learned this in health class, and I know that he's like 7, but still, he has to go to the bathroom sometimes, and he has to be looking at him like, oh, yeah, that's what that looks like. And then if you saw the guy who's naked, then you'd be like, oh, yeah, mine kind of looks like that. You hit puberty and things get furrier. Okay. She reported the incident to the police, who came running to arrest the deviant. Deviant? Like, this guy's evil. Deviant assumes that he was, like, planning to, like, wake up and, like, yeah, I think today I'm going to harm this 7-year-old boy with my nudity and making coffee. Is that a naked man? Coffee. He admitted being naked in his own home. He admitted it. Like, he's not that, because apparently he's electrical. And he says, yes, I wasn't wearing any clothes, but I was alone in my own home and just got out of bed. It was dark, and I had no idea anyone was outside looking in at me. Looking in! Which means that implies that they're at the window looking for you in the dark. And if it's dark, then why is this woman taking her 7-year-old son out for a walk? I never had a conversation with anyone, never saw anyone, didn't cross my mind. Came and got coffee. I mean, I stood and seemed comfortable in my kitchen. Possibly it's natural. It's my kitchen. I think what you do and what you wear in your kitchen is your own business. If you feel like making coffee and being naked, which I don't know, personally, I would advise that because coffee's hot and you're naked. That's like frying bacon naked. So, maybe it wasn't smart on his half to go and make coffee naked, but still, he shouldn't be sued for it. Police said he was arrested because they suspected him of being an exhibitionist. If convicted, he faces a fine and up to a year in prison. A year in prison for being naked, people. Like, okay, I know it's not the 60s, but haven't we heard of, like, Woodstock? It's pretty apparent. Like, there's people in the park that go out like rabbits. This man is getting coffee nude in his own home. Who cares? He's gonna get fined and a year in prison for being naked. This is gonna be an awkward conversation when he goes in there. He's like sitting in his cell and like Bubba's next to him. He's like, so what are you here for? I was naked getting a cup of coffee. Oh yeah, what are you, nudist? You go streaking somewhere? No, I just want to get coffee. I went to my kitchen and got coffee. And then he got raped, and that's not fair. Yeah. In your head and then go,